she clocked out around 11:30, 11:45, that she didn't make it home.
Sometimes, justice isn't just delayed, it's stolen. And when it's stolen, the wound never truly heals. Heart of small-town Virginia, the mystery of Tammy Salyer's death has haunted the community for over 3 decades. A young woman, just 18 years old, with the world at her feet, was brutally murdered. And the person who took her life still walks free. This isn't just the story of a woman lost. It's about the lives shattered in the wake of her death, and the questions that continue to burn in the town of Bristol, Virginia. What happened that night? How did a young woman with everything, love, family, a future, end up murdered in cold blood? And the most haunting question: who killed her? And why? In 1990, Bristol, Virginia was the picture of small-town Americana, a place where everyone knew your name, where life moved at a slow pace, and where nothing ever seemed to change. It was a town that felt safe, predictable. But sometimes, behind the smiles and small-town charm, secrets lurk in the shadows. Tammy Salyer was at the heart of that town. At just 18, she had the world ahead of her. Working at a local diner, a devoted daughter, and a young woman loved by all. That night, Tammy left work as usual. But by morning, her bright future was gone. She was found shot inside her car on Interstate 81 on the outskirts of Bristol. No robbery, no random attack, just a personal, deliberate act. Tammy wasn't just another victim. This was a murder born of something far darker. Someone close to her had ended her life. And the entire town was left grappling with the question, who? The investigation began quickly. Tammy's ex-boyfriend, someone with a volatile history, was the first person they turned to. His alibi was shaky, and his anger toward Tammy was well known. Was he the one who murdered her in a crime of passion? Or was there something more beneath the surface? He became the primary suspect. But as investigators dug deeper, they realized there was more to the story. Tammy's ex-boyfriend wasn't the only person in her life with a motive. She had also been seen with someone else, a mysterious man, just days before her death. Was this a random act by a stranger? A stalker lurking in the shadows? Or was it someone she knew well, someone she trusted? Tammy's relationships, her life, everything was called into question. But as the investigation continued, every lead seemed to fall apart. No clear suspects, no concrete evidence, just unanswered questions. Small towns are notorious for hiding secrets, secrets that grow in the shadows and are rarely spoken aloud. As the investigation continued, whispers filled the streets. Some believed Tammy's death was a random encounter, a drifter passing through town. But others whispered of something darker, ties to something more sinister. Could the truth lie in the town's underground, a web of secrets no one dared to talk about? The investigation began to reveal that Tammy's death was more than just a crime of passion. It could be tied to something deeper, something hidden beneath the surface of this quiet town. The hardest part of all was the unanswered questions. Tammy's family still didn't have closure, no justice, no resolution. For 35 years, they've lived with the weight of those questions. What happened to Tammy? Who killed her, and why? And perhaps most haunting of all, who in this town knew the truth, but chose to remain silent? The investigation reached an impasse. No more leads, no more suspects. Just silence. Was there a cover-up? Was Tammy's killer walking free, hidden among the townspeople, or was the truth buried so deep that it may never be uncovered? In recent years, the case that had been cold for decades has drawn renewed attention. New tips, anonymous calls, and renewed hope that one day this mystery could finally be solved. Now, let's dive deeper. What really happened that night? Who killed Tammy Salyer? Theories abound, and each one is more chilling than the last. Tammy's story isn't just a tragedy. It's a call for justice. For 35 years, her family has lived with unanswered questions and unresolved grief. Tammy's murder has left a scar on this town, a scar that refuses to heal. Tammy Salyer's death isn't just a crime. It's a tragedy that still echoes in the hearts of her family and her community. But the fight for justice continues. If you believe Tammy deserves justice, if you want to see this case solved, hit that subscribe button and stay with us as we uncover the untold stories of small-town America. Together, we can bring the truth to light. Together, we can seek justice.